Hey you guys, I just thought with it getting closer to Christmas, a lot of us might have last minute Christmas stuff we need to get done. And this is something Erin and I did last year for everyone in our family. We made Christmas poppers, which are really popular, I think, in Europe. I know in England and in the Harry Potter books, they do Christmas poppers every year, and they're pretty exciting. These are easy to make. You use a lot of stuff that you basically would have on hand. Toilet paper rolls. Make sure that all of the toilet paper is removed. Tissue paper, and then you can either use like curly ribbon, but I just have, since I'm making this last minute, I just used some ribbon I use as hair ties to make it. And then you just use, I just gathered stuff from my room, because I'm not giving this to anyone, I'm just using it. But I have like a small nail polish, some candy, a hair bow, and this is a type of lip, face, and body balm. It's geranium. It's kind of similar to my rosebud. Similar to my rosebud salve, but it has a lot stronger scent. So, last year, Erin and I just put like Hershey Kisses and Hershey's Miniatures in all of ours, and it was really nice. I think everyone in our family really enjoyed receiving them. So, our first step is to fill our toilet paper roll. So, I always put it against my hand so that it's not overwhelmed with, or it's just not falling out. And then when you get in the middle, you just kind of make sure everything's tucked in. And then you just wrap it up in your tissue paper, which if I had thought and brought a little piece of tape, I would have done that, but I didn't. We taped it down last year. And you just kind of roll it up. Hold on. Don't roll it on a diagonal. That's not successful. Just kind of rolled it. Just rolling. Shoot, I just dropped both my pieces of ribbon. In the floor. So once you get it rolled up, your stuff is probably going to fall out a little bit on the ends. Don't be alarmed. What you're going to want to do is hold it pretty tightly here. Make sure everything is retucked. And just twist. And tie your ribbon. And again, depending on what kind of ribbon you're using, I just used supplies I had on hand to make this. So I have like hot pink tissue paper and brown, it's like a kind of a charcoal gray or espresso brown color that I can't tie in a bow today. But you just tie that up, then twist it down. Make sure, again, everything is tucked on your other end. Twist it a little bit and tie your ribbon. And like I said, these were really, really quick and easy for us to make last year. We made about 50 of them in an afternoon. It just took us a couple of hours. And then we did, it's really easy. Just take a Sharpie, and I'm not going to write on this one, but we just took a Sharpie last year, and we looked up different ways to say Merry Christmas internationally, and we just wrote those, like, Feliz Navidad, Joyeux Noël. We found a couple of different European languages that we used, and we wrote, like, Happy Holidays and everything like that, and then distribute them to my family on Christmas Eve. But these are fantastic for birthday party favors, because, like I said, quick and cheap and easy to make. So they're good for coworkers for Christmas. They're good for a holiday party. Favors for any sort of party, and you can clearly make them themed if you wanted to. Everything in mine was pink because that's what I picked up. Even my Jolly Ranchers that I had laying on my bedside table were pink, so that's weird. But if those instructions were pretty quick, but if you have any questions when you're making them, feel free to leave those in the comments, and if you make them and distribute them this year for Christmas, let us know. Have a great day. Bye.